All right, Shalom, come to you in the name of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Waharakar Kadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutations unto the Akim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Uh, you know, just coming back at you with this quick lesson, man, quick one. You know, the title of this one is what the title it, man? Ease illusion. This guy really thinks he's the shit. Okay, you know. And lately, man, I've been doing a lot of lessons um on Esau, man. Okay, and pretty much hitting it all from the angle of that this man is under an illusion. Okay, all right, and some people say, "Oh, you always talk about the same thing." It's getting boring now, and get the point. And you know, to people like that, you know, fuck you, man. Okay, and the reason I say that is because do you not think we know this already, man? you know, all right. When brothers make lessons and do videos and make these lessons, man, you think like, sometimes the spirit will, reveal something, in the sense of, like to the apostles and the elders, okay, on down from the top, you know, or touch on certain topics that, haven't been touched on in a while and stuff. Okay, but do you think that every single video we make from the apostles and the elders on down is like some new sort of revelation every single time? No, a lot of this is repetition. Okay, in fact, the majority of the videos we make is repetition, man. Okay, stuff we've spoken about before, years and years and years ago, man. Okay, you know, the same things going over and over and over. Okay. In fact, if you look at the manner in which the law is written, okay, well, Hebrew itself is a very direct language. You got bullshit languages like English and stuff, man. It would take like a long breath to say something of a short understanding or meaning altogether. But Semitic or Shemitic languages, I should say, okay, are very direct languages, man. Okay, and pretty much when you look at the law, even when you read in English, when you look at the law itself is very repetitive, man. Okay, you know, how many times? Just case in point, how many times does the Lord say, I am the Lord thy, as it says in, written in the English, I am the Lord thy God which took thee out of the land of Egypt. Okay, you know, that's just one example of something that's said over and over again. Even the way certain laws are written, it will tell you what it is, break it down, and tell you that law again. Why? Because as Apostle Gabar always points out, repetition is the father of all learning, man. Okay, so if you're one of those people that are, here we go again, I don't want to listen to this because they're just talking about the same thing. He made the same video yesterday, he made the same point last week, you know. If you're one of those cats, all right, then go and watch Netflix, man. Okay, where there's new series and new releases with new content, every season. Okay, because you don't want to learn, man. You want to be entertained, man. You want to be amused, man. Okay, you know, like on YouTube. Now, if you get into the nitty gritty of the words like amusement and entertainment, they're two very different things. I remember Apostle Gabar getting into that like a year ago or so, you know. But with the colloquial meaning of the word amusement and entertainment, we're not here for that. With the common understanding of what people think amusement and entertainment is, we're not here for that, man. Okay, like on YouTube, they'll say, when you're in the post production, what kind of video is this? Is this entertainment or whatever? This ain't no entertainment, man. Okay, we're not here to so you can, oh, that was nice, I enjoyed that. No, man. You know, we're here for the elect, man. Abarat Azar, we hope to be of the elect, man. We're here to confirm the faith through the gospel of Yahweh Shai unto the elect, man. So as for the 2/3 of Israel, the rest of you, fuck you, man. Okay. And to you other nations, fuck you 2 times. Okay. and to Esau, you're fucked. Okay. Also, on that note, let's get into it, man. And this is gonna be a quick one because I'm gonna jump on later. Other one Razar, one of the brothers, man. We gonna jump on later, man. Anyways, yeah, man, he's under an illusion. Okay, because pretty much, I was with I was with somebody, man. You know, and we must have gone into I picked them up from the station, right? And flipping hell, man. And this old Edomite, like we were walking, right? And this old Edomite couple and some other like younger Edomites, but old, like grown, like, ageable people, grown, man. They were walking towards us, man. And it's like, because of the situation of where we were, it's like it would only make sense for them to move out the way. Okay, so we kept walking, you know, and the old woman was like, "Oh, are you not gonna move then? Are you not gonna move? You?" And then she stopped and went, "You young people are disrespectful." All right, but you could see she even started to form the word, but she was about to say, "You black people, man." She was like, "You young people were so disrespectful," you know. And then all the other Edomites started getting involved and, "Oh, you're right," and stuff like that, man. Okay, you know. And me, man, when it comes to, I got a short temper when it comes to the Edomites, man. So I wanted to be like, "Hey, look, fuck you," okay. You know, that's what I was saying in my head anyway. But I just said, look, man, look, if you look at, the obstacle that's in your way, it only makes sense for you to wait and we go. But I guess you ain't got patience. Have a nice evening. And we kept it moving, man. Okay. You know, and then the next day, which was yesterday, we got in a shop, all right, get something to, something to eat. And we walked inside and, the woman at the, it's like a little small restaurant establishment, man, and she was like, "I'll take a seat then." And it's like, bitch, I just walked inside. I just took one step inside, and you're shouting at me, "Take a seat." Why? Because she didn't want us in the restaurant. She did. Furthermore, she didn't want us. She didn't want us in there, and she didn't want to serve us, man. Okay. And I said, "All right, yeah, I can sit anywhere. Okay, I'm sit there." Because the scriptures also say a soft answer. In fact, let me pull it up, man, because this is leading nicely into the lesson, man. Uh, A soft answer turns away wrath, man. Let's share the screen real quick. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1, and it says, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." All right. "The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness." Okay. The eye are beautiful. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Okay. So there's a lot on that. Let's go back to one. All right. And it says, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." Because in both those situations, I kind of kept it cool. All right. And that, I mean, when somebody's angry at you and you give them a cool answer, you're not fueling their fire, man. Okay, because when somebody lashes out, that's like the spark of a match that starts the fire. But for that fire to keep burning, you gotta pour oil into their anger ego, all right? So they can keep burning and lash out at you and create bigger flames. But if you don't pour oil into their anger ego, their fire is nothing but a spark that goes out. It doesn't stay alight. Okay. So, and it's all spiritual, man. Everything out here is spiritual. Okay. Sometimes, the occasion may rise where you got to defend yourself or speak up for yourself, and you got to be like, "No, fuck that, man. You ain't gonna push me over. Okay, you gonna do your fucking job, all right? And I'm gonna be a customer and get served, okay? And we gonna keep it cordial. You ain't gotta like me, but do your damn job, okay?" There's sometimes where the spirit may call for that, and other times you just go and retract and allow them to so-called, so-called take the piss out of you, and be, "Oh, okay, whatever, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll sit down, no problem." Because at the end of the day, the spirit didn't want it to rile up, man. So a soft answer turneth away wrath, meaning that if you give somebody a soft answer, they can't argue back at you because they'll look at you like, "Oh, well, there's nothing. Why you not getting defensive? Why not?" And you're not feel like I said, you're not fueling their ego anger, man. All right. So, but grievous words stir up anger. There you go. So if somebody lashes out at you and the spirit's not having it where it should work like that, you give them a soft answer. All right. There's nothing to do. But if you fire back all the time, then you're just gonna stir up anger in you. You're gonna fuel their anger, and it's gonna be a blow up, man. And in today's society, man, people don't argue and walk away. People don't even have a fist fight and walk away. Okay? What they do is they pull out the knife, they pull out the acid, or they pull out the gun, they put a hole in your head, they disfigure your face with the acid, or they chef you up with a knife. Okay? Or the Edomites tactic is what? Is to come calling the police. I'm not having this, I'm calling the police. Hello, he's a black gazer, you know. And then 10 out of 10, if you have get into some sort of confusion with the Edomite, what's gonna happen? They're gonna call the police and they're gonna arrest you, man. The only time the police is on our side is when we're at camp. Okay. That's another thing, brothers, man. And you know this, man, but I'm just saying it for edification, man. Just because the police 10 out of no, 9 times out of 10, they're on when something goes down at the camp, like a drunk geezer, somebody trying to start a fight or a heated argument, and then the police get involved. The police know about us, so they say they more time arrest that person or tell them to walk down the street. But that's because of the protection of Yahweh Shem Shai over not you specifically, not me specifically, but over the camp and the camp setting. So just because the police more time work in our favor at the camp doesn't mean individually they're gonna work in our favor. Because if you're outside the camp setting and you get into a kerfuffle with an Edomite, more time than likely they're gonna be taking your name. It's your name that's gonna be taken, and it's your wrist that's gonna be caught up in these handcuffs, man. Okay. So now's not the time to be, like I said, you gotta roll with the spirit. Whatever the spirit's calling for, then you gotta move like that. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water, have no form, have no shape. All right. Whatever the circumstances, you're able to adapt to that. That's how you move through the spirit. Okay. By the end of the day, more time, we ain't trying to get in no arguments with Edomites, man. Okay. But let Esau be proud, man. Let Esau boast himself up because it's his time to do that. Okay. The verse 2, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge. All right. All right. And sometimes you can use your tongue by keeping your tongue still. All right. That's another point. All right. That we got to keep in the forefront of our memory. You can use your tongue by keeping it still, man. You can use your voice by keeping it silent. Okay. Just like in music. All right. When I was younger, I learned music, man. I learned the piano, did my grades and stuff, and you have to do music theory along with practical, actually playing the instrument. And when you get into like music theory and you look at score sheets and stuff and you read notes, do you know that there's actual symbols to represent rest? Because in music, a rest is basically silence, okay? And different type of rest and the different placements is for different periods of time. You can have a rest for it depends on the time signature, okay? But to be silent in music or to rest as it's called, you actually have to note that down so that the musician reading that score sheet can actually, when they're playing, they'll be like, okay, I gotta stop now. All right. You know, so you actually, there's a visible representation for silence or rest within music. Same within the Psalms, because the Psalms are nothing but songs. Some of the Psalms you'll see at the end or in certain verses, at the end of certain verses or at the end of the whole Psalm, it will say Selah, which means a pause in a song. Okay. So just because it doesn't mean your tongue has to be moving or your voice has to be making noise for you to be using it. You could use your tongue and use your voice by keeping it still and keeping it silent. That's why it says the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright. Okay. So you can show knowledge by keeping your mouth shut, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. Okay. A fool is the one always talking, man. Benjamin have a proverb, empty barrel and make the most noise. Okay, all right. Empty barrels make the most noise. Like if you have a barrel and you roll it down the hill and it's empty, you're gonna hear boom, 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 boom. Or if you smack that barrel, you're gonna be hearing the bing, bang, bong, all of that. Why? Because it's empty. There's no substance within it. Okay. But if you got a barrel that's ram-packed and full and sealed tightly, you roll that down the hill, it's not gonna make a lot of noise. Or if you smack it, it's not gonna make a lot of noise. Why? Because there's substance inside it that's absorbing, all right, the impact of you hitting that barrel. Okay. But it's people that have nothing inside of their head when they're spiritually or physically or whatever, which way form are hit. There's nothing inside of them to absorb that, which is what the wisdom or the knowledge. So as soon as they're attacked, their only defense is to make a holy noise, man. All right. But it says what in verse 3? The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Shai, are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So sometimes it's best not to react, man. Okay. And I'd even say in most cases, especially in the time frame we're living in right now, at the end of this thing, man, it's best not to react. Why is that? Because the eyes of the Lord is there, man. All right. And what does it say? The eyes of the Lord are in every place. What's the eyes of the Lord? The angels, man, beholding the evil and the good. So anybody that cross your path or where you don't like, all right, you know, or does some sort of evil to you, all right, the eyes of the Lord is there, which is the angels recording the evil that has been done unto you, or even the good that's been done unto you. Okay, so what's that letting us know, man? Not every single thing you have to immediately get revenge for, man, or immediately retaliate. All right. Why? Because at the end of the day, the angels are recording all of the things that are good that's done unto you and all of the things that aren't so good that's done unto you. Okay. And the Lord is the rewarder of both good and bad. Okay. So pretty much that's saying what, man? Trust in the Lord, man. Okay. You know, but still, that's just a lesson for us. But when it comes to these Edomites, when it comes to E's side of things, man, this man is under an illusion, man. Okay, Esau is under a heavy illusion, you know, that was placed upon him by the Most High. This high and mighty, entitled, you know, swagger that they walk around with. Okay, you know that's their thing. But at the end of the day, man, you know, the Lord's gonna smash that down. Okay, you know, we gonna praise the Lord, man. All right. Because in that day, man, the scripture says, wait ye upon me, man. You see, that's why David, man, I'm just gonna say this, man. That's why David is a man after the Most High's own heart, man. All right. Because David would pick up an instrument of war, all right, you know, smash you in, and then pick up the instrument of praise and sing songs unto the Lord. You know, that's what we're gonna be doing, man, when the time comes. Okay. We're gonna have two-edged swords and, you know, spiritual power and manipulate the elements, all right? And then we're gonna, you know, hey, the scriptures say that we're gonna sing upon our beds, man, and then execute the judgment of the Lord. Okay. Anyways, man, let me go to what's this, Obadiah. Obadiah, I believe that's servant of Yahweh. Obadiah chapter 3. I'm gonna breeze through these precepts, man. Because like I said, you know, I the one right as man. I'm gonna come back on later. With one of the brothers, man. Obadiah 3 and 5. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, which is his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's speaking of who? None other than Esau, man. Okay, you know, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, because the eagle what is a high flying bird, all right? And Esau's got that high flying mindset, you know, I'm so high nobody can, you know, can take me down, man. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, okay, you know, all these space programs you got going and sending these you know, what's the name of this thing, man? Sending these you know, robots up into the orbit and stuff like that, man. You know, you can bring me down to the ground. Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Okay. You know, so the Lord is gonna gas you up, man, to your highest peak. And then it's gonna come to the point at your peak, at your highest, the Lord is gonna fuck you up and bring you down. Okay. But as it says here in verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, man. So Edomites, man, you're a prideful people, man. Okay. You know, thou that dwellest in the cleft or the rock, man. You know, Mount, Petra and that, man. You know. That's why you put concrete everywhere, man. You know. I was watching one of the videos that uh Elder Ramar did, over here in England. And he was talking about Esau putting concrete everywhere, man. And it's when you really, we go outside and it's normal. We were born into a concrete jungle, so it's like, yeah, whatever, man. This is it. This is the earth. But when you really think of it, why do you need to put concrete on the earth, man? The Lord made the earth, you know, the ground, the thing we stand upon, known as the ground, is meant to be the earth, man. Why do you, what smart idea, you know, where did you get the inspiration? You know, well, we know where you got the inspiration from, the left hand side, but why the fuck would you put concrete on the earth, man? Because the earth is a living being, it needs to breathe. Okay, people need to actually walk on soil, man. Okay, you know, when you really get into it, because me, I'm a guy that likes engineering and like building engineering and like sustainable systems, man. I've always been into stuff like construction, stuff like that, man. So you be watching these videos of like how to survive out there in the woods and stuff, and how to build a shelter, you know, people making showers out of bamboo and rainwater and all kind of house structures. I just love that stuff, man. You know, and when you really get into it, there's when you're in the wood, when you're in the woods, right? And you ain't got shower gel, because people think that that's another thing of Esau, man. Will Esau will tell you, you know, when we discovered through the microscope germs, through science we got hygiene factors. Before then people were coughing on each other and sneezing on each other. Don't be stupid, man. Okay, hygiene and all of that is in the scriptures, it's in the law. Okay, but Esau will tell you, because of him, once again, the pride that's in his heart deceived him, that everybody before him was living in some primitive, grunting, smashing two stones together age. That was you. Everybody else was all right. It was you that was it was the lowest of all people, man. You still are. It's just the Lord has got you risen up, and you're under that illusion, thinking that the Lord is on your side. Hence why the scripture says we thought all together that the Most High was with us, man. They thought the Most High was doing it, was working with them. Okay, But back to the point, when you when you when you're out there in the forest and that, you know, if you ain't got shower gel, guess what you use, man? You use mud, man. All right, you pat your hand on the mud, you rub it together, all right, you put it under your armpits and under your skin, and then you wash it off with flowing water. So you're meant to, because even in the scriptures, when you wash, it's meant to be in flowing water, man. Okay, like a river or something. That's why the scripture speaks of women going to the river and bathing. All right, or if you were to have a system in your house, it would be connected to a flowing river underground. All right, and we had shit like that, man. Okay, don't think our forefathers were living some stupid caveman life. That's you, Esau. That's what you like to tell people, because that was your reality at one point. Okay, you being built up right now is foreign to your nature. That's why ever so often, especially on the weekend, you see an Edomite revert back for maybe 30 seconds or even 1 minute, or it could be a whole day. Once that beer and that alcohol gets in your system, you revert from the act that you've got on as this, prestigious, sturdy man, to the cave people that you are. And you see that especially at the football, man. You know, they'll be coming out of the football drunk and stuff and jumping up on lampposts and rolling on the floor or walking bare feet. And they think Edomites walk bare feet on concrete, man, on the pavement. And it's like, we look at that like, yo, what the fuck, man? It's dirty, man. You see the soles of their feet, it's all black, like dirty black, man, dirty brown. All right. You know, like it's just, and it's like, yo, but to them, they're in their element because that's where they came from, man. All right. But hey, man, the scriptures in the Apocrypha speak about the machines, man. There's machines that were in the in the ancient world that technology we ain't even got today, man. Electricity and that King Solomon knew all about that, man. Water and irrigation systems, flowing water, heated flooring. That when you get into ancient, hey man, that's a whole nother lesson by itself, man. But look, man, we had all of that, man. Okay. And it wasn't destroying or destructive to the earth, but Esau has come up now and made this and like, you know, yeah, we're so smart. You know, meanwhile, the systems you create is suffocating and destroying the earth. Okay, but the point I was getting at is that uh, uh, mud or the dirt of the earth, man, can actually be the dark dirt of the earth can actually be used as a cleaning agent, man. Okay, you know, and it takes away any perspiration smell you may have as well, man. You know, but Esau will cover all of that up and tell you now we need a flat road, you know, concrete. And that fucks with people's heels and give them flat foot and spine problems and neck problems, you know. Okay, arthritis and stuff, and then you wonder why people are sick or you can't walk properly or your legs are hurting you, man. You know. All right, but the pride, as it says, man, we could apply this to everything that Esau does. It's his pride within his mind that's like, yeah, you know, I'm doing a good thing. Okay, but it's the Most High that done that to you. Okay, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock. That's why you make concrete everywhere. Okay, because you're making this like your origins, man. You know, getting comfortable. Whose habitation is high, ye skyscrapers. Okay, you know, and it's even in the law somewhere about building above 3 stories. You shouldn't do it or something. Esau's no, ain't listen to that. That safe in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, man? You know, so you think you're not going down, man? Okay, this is your illusion, E. Okay, E is under a heavy illusion that he's the shit and nobody's gonna take him down. Okay, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So at your peak, the Lord is gonna tear you down, man. Okay, and this is what's coming for you, man. All right, you know. So we're gonna allow you gonna live out your illusion, man. Live out your illusion. Do your thing. All right, you do your thing. Okay, because when it's time, man, the Lord gonna bring you down. All right, you know, but you know, his prideful sense, man. We were never meant to get along, man. You know, that's why when we're in close areas, you know, with Edomites, man, it's nothing but tension, it's nothing but hell. Okay, like I be on a train, you know, coming down to London for camp, or on a coach coming down to London for camp, you know, wherever way I come down, you know, every week, man. You know, and it's like you're in a close confined carriage with Esau, man. You know, and he's looking at you funny and you're looking at him funny, and it's like, you know, they're thinking, oh, this fucking niggas on a train, you know, and then you're thinking, oh, fuck Edomites, man. Oh, fuck yourself, it's no Edomite, man. All right, that's the thought that's going on in your head. That's the thought that's going on in their head. But then in the flesh, it's like, oh yeah, can I sit there, you know? Oh yeah, thank you, sir, thank you, man. You know, that's what you got to do with them. Or then when they want to sit next to you, oh sir, can you move your bag please so I can sit down? And you got to be like, oh yeah, no problem, no problem. And you move your bag or whatever, and they sit next to you, and you know, some of them get too friendly, try to strike up a conversation, and you get involved with them. Hey yeah man, you know, the football, and then they keep going on and get to the point, hey yo, relax, you know, because at the end of the day, man, it's all false, man. It's all tactics, man. Okay, it's a game you gotta play with them, man. Okay, but really you know your thoughts towards them and they know their thoughts towards you, but just because of because of awkwardness or the flesh, you're both like trying to be cordial, but it's like, fuck, man, I want to smash your face in and you want to smash mine in, so let's party then. Okay, let's fucking go, let's fight then. Okay, you know but this is spiritual more so. So we're kept in this this situation of tension. But when the time comes, Yahweh Shai is gonna strike first, and then the elect will follow, man. Okay, but we're never gonna get along. We're never gonna live peaceably together. All right, you're never gonna be righteous. All right, because you can't be. Okay, you're doing your job and we're doing ours. We're fulfilling our role and you're fulfilling yours. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's just tension, man. Okay, and that's the same thing that was with you know that we see here, man, in Genesis 25. And I'm gonna start at verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, because they were fighting inside of her womb, man. You know, like when a baby, right? You know, when a woman's pregnant, man, she'll tell you, or she'll get happy, she'll start smiling, or you know, you know, telling you, oh, come feel my belly, because the baby's kicking, the baby may be active inside, and you know, so it's all cute and shit, and then you may feel her belly like boom, boom, and it's like, yeah, that's, babies inside there, having fun or whatever, man, you know, and that's a nice thing to see, man. But yo, what she was seeing, it was like boom, boom, like she could tell, like, yo, this ain't right, man. you know, I was barren before, but this ain't right. Like, I know this ain't correct, man. You know, so she was asking the Lord, like, what's going on? Like, why is there so much rumbling in my stomach, man? What the, you know, kids getting up to? Okay. Uh-huh. Then it says in verse 23, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Okay, so it's two different nations, man. Okay. That's when you're different, right? When you're different, you can't be in a close proximity or perimeter. You can't be in a close circumference with somebody that's different from you, man. You're gonna be on edge, they're gonna be on edge, man. Like when you watch these, I watch these nature programs like David Attenborough and stuff like that, and them setting up the cameras in the safaris and stuff like that. And like when the lions, get too close to the zebras, or you know the elephants and the hyenas or whatever it is, man. Like everybody's got their section where their group is moving, man. And when another kind get too close, it's like they all get this sense thing that just clicks, and they just up and they look, and they all like like looking intently. Then if one animal strikes, then they all run. If that animal's weaker, or they all gonna fight and get into it. But the point is, you don't see all these different animal types chilling together. Why? Because they're different, man. Fuck we got in common, man. We're different, man. All right, it's a survival mode. Okay, you know. But so when they get in close proximity, it's like, yo, everybody's on edge. All right, and if we get too close, we're gonna party, we're gonna fight, and that's what you see on these animal programs, man. So how much more would actual people, from which nations would come forth from, man? Jacob and Esau, man. So the Lord had to tell her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So we were never meant to be together. So that pregnancy was a hell pregnancy. That's a pregnancy from and people go and run with what you say, man. See, he's talking about hell. Hey, man, I'm just using the word colloquially, man. Okay, you know, they got shows on TV called what is it, man? Hotels from Hell or something like that, like Channel 5 and all that shit, man. When you say something's from hell, you're just talking like it's a bad experience, man. Okay, you know. But yeah, man, that was a pregnancy that weren't too nice, man. And one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger, man. And that's exactly how it's gonna end up, man. But pretty much we're two different people, so we're not meant to be together, man. So when we run into you, man, and when you run into us, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go again, you know. But you're under an illusion that you're it, man. That we're nothing and you're something, when really we're something, or through Yahweh Hashem Shai, we're everything, all right? And still through Yahweh Hashem Shai, Kadash, you're nothing, man. All right? And that's going to be made apparent. But for now, you can live under your illusion, man. You know, Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast that Salakia, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So you went overboard. You did your thing when it came to the nation of Israel, Esau. Okay, and for that, the Lord's gonna repay you, man. Okay, and the Lord said, and this is the words of the Lord, man. Okay, you wanna get onto us for hate speech. You wanna tell us that we're prophets of doom, and we give illusions to people, and we're the one talking of illusions. We're the ones that's pushing a false illusion and a false narrative, and we're the racists, and we're this and we're that, and we're everything bad going. Okay, but this is the same Bible that you claim to believe in. Okay, all right. And your elites know this, man. Your elites know what the hell's going on when it comes to these scriptures, man. But you regular Edomites, you actually believe that God's on your side, man, that the Bible is a book for you. But if you actually, well, you ain't got the understanding for it anyway, but little do you know it's against you, man. Okay, all right. Now, this is a beautiful chapter, Isaiah 34, but I want to just hit on one verse real quick, because y'all are a sacrifice, man. This is Isaiah 34. Um, I'm going to start from verse 5, and it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, it shall come down upon Idumea, which the Greek is saying what? Edom, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So the Lord is going to judge this place, okay? The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Bozrah, a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Okay, and that right now, that's predominantly the Americas, man. So the land mass, as the apostle was saying, man, the land mass of America is nothing but a gigantic, huge, enormous altar. And the Lord is about to do a sacrifice on it, man. Okay, and the sacrifice is you. The sacrifice is you Edomites, man. Okay, and you 2/3, man. You're gonna be caught up in that sacrifice as well, man. Okay, you know. This is the book of, I'm about to close it out, man. This is Daniel chapter 4 and 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And the basis of men is who? You Edomites, man. So it's the Most High that rules in the kingdom of men. Okay, a kingdom doesn't rise because they planned it, so that they could take over next. Okay, a kingdom doesn't fall because they made a mistake and, oh no, we're out of power. No, a kingdom rises because the Most High says it's your time to rule. And the kingdom falls because it's the Most High that says it's your time to go down. Okay, so the Lord can set, so since it's all the Lord's doing, he can set up a likely candidate to rule, or he can set up an unlikely candidate to rule. Now, when Esau came into power not so long ago, that was an unlikely candidate because his rise into power, his increase was so quick. Okay, nobody saw it coming, type of thing. But why? Because it's not of their own power, it's because of the Lord. Okay, because if you didn't know, Edomites are stupid, man. Edomites are socially, mentally, physically backwards, man. They're impaired, man. Okay, they'll come across all, just because they can slick their hair back and put on a suit and a tie and wear the cufflinks, okay, and do all the corporate shit, wear the snake shoes and stuff like that, the office shoes, and look the part. People think that he's something to be aspired to. Look, Esau's a very dumb person, man. Okay, he's wise to do evil, but in every other aspect of life, man, he's stupid. That's why his systems are non-sustainable. That's why you put concrete on the floor. Okay, that's why you release harmful gases into the atmosphere from your production systems, man, and then wonder why the air's fucked up. Okay, because this man's evil and this man's stupid. Okay, you know, that's why you have laws within your system that contradict each other. Okay, you're a stupid, but case in point, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, the law is in England that when an ambulance or a police car is behind you, all right, you got to move out the way. You got to pull over. In most cases, you're gonna pull over to the left. Now, in some situations, you pull over just to get out the way, but you pull over, right? But then there's certain times you can't drive in a bus lane. So if you pull over and you're driving next to a bus lane and you pull over in the bus lane, okay, they send you a ticket because the camera took the picture of you. Oh yeah, you went in a bus lane, so that's £65. You know. So what the fuck did you want me to do then? What, hold up the police car? Because if you hold up the police car, okay, they could snap your registration and then say, look, you were obstructing officers. So that's just one basic example within driving how Esau is dumb, man. But his laws are not sustainable. Why? Because he's a stupid man. The scripture says what? Set up over it the basis of men. Okay, you know, the setup, he's a base man. Okay, he's dumb, man. Okay, so that's that, man. That's the long and short of it, man. Okay, but I just wanted to bring out a couple of precepts, man. Like I said, how long have I been on? Okay, I've been on longer than I needed to, man. But it's all the spirit because Adawan Ratazar, man, Abba Ratazar. Yeah, I see the brother on the chat, Shalom, man. You know, um, Lord willing, I'm gonna come back on in a couple of hours with one of the brothers, man. We if the spirit still wants it to happen, man, we gonna, get into a couple of stuff, man. So I'm gonna be back on live in a couple of hours, Abba Ratazar. But just wanted to, push this one out there real quick. Once again, Ease Illusion. This guy really thinks he's the shit, but it's all good, okay? Because as we went through the couple of precepts more, and I could have got more, but I just wanted to hear a couple. The Lord is going to bring you down, man, at your peak, okay, at your highest point, okay. When you feel like you've actually, you're there, that's when the Lord's going to tear you down, man. Okay, and we're going to keep pushing these same lessons over and over again, okay, because it's the truth and we see it, okay. We see it. Why? Because the Lord has enabled us to see it. Esau doesn't see his demise, man. The elite see it, but regular they Edomites, they don't even see the demise, man. They think this is going to go on and on and on and on. Well, it's cool, man, because as we're starting to see and we're going to continue to see, man, havoc and chaos and destruction is ruling, man. Okay, where what, the 7th of February already, January is gone, 7 days into February, and there's so much to speak about. Prophecies are popping off, man. 2020, the year of prophecy, man, and may it also be the year of the chip, Abarat Azar, man. All in the Father's timing, okay. But we the scripture says hasten the day, man. So Abarat Azar, yes, this is the year of prophecy. May it be the year of the chip. May it be the year of our Lord, man. May it be the year that Yahushua comes back, man. But either way, the elect are cool because the scriptures said that what I have told you the end from the beginning, man. So that we know that there's an elect, certain group of men and a great multitude of Israel, man. We hope to be of the elect, man. So whether it be this year or next year or whenever, man. All right, just pray that the Lord keeps us in the spirit. But bottom line, all the precepts are gonna come to pass, man. These ain't just pages in a book called the Bible. The scriptures, the Lord said what in the scriptures? It shall accomplish that which I please, man. So all of these, and no one of these shall fail. So all of these prophecies are gonna come to pass, man. All right. Don't believe me, believe the Lord. Okay, because he said it. He put his own name on it, man. So you gotta put some respect on these prophecies, put some respect on these scriptures, man. Okay. you know. All right, let me bring out this last preset. I was gonna shut it off, but brothers, putting up precepts and that, man, you can't really ignore that. So let me pull this up real quick, man. And Shabbat Shalom to you brothers, man. Yahweh Hashem Shai, Rock a thumb. See, it pops up on my phone faster than it pops up on this app. It's like you're on this website, on this on the computer. So I'm waiting for it to pop up on the screen on the computer so I can put it up. And I'm gonna close it out, man. Just give it a couple more seconds, see if it's gonna pop up. It doesn't matter, man. Let me just read it. So the brother Abia Israel put what Psalms 49 and 11, and it says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands, or they call their lands after their own names. Okay, yeah, that's right, man. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, man. And wherever they go, they call places after. Yeah, man. That's that, man. We seen that. That's been happening. Yeah, you don't want the word out. You know. By the end of the day, man, it's not really. I mean, it's about Esau. Jacob and Esau. By the end of the day, it's about the ultimate. It's about the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. It's what the Lord wants, man. Yeah, of course the Esau don't want the word out, but the Lord does, man. So He's using us on the right hand side, man. To push it, man. But like I said, man, that's a quick one. I want it to be a quick one because Lord willing, I'm gonna come back later on with one of the brothers, man. So for now, man, I'm gonna say shalom.